Let's bring in a member of the House Democratic leadership, Minority Whip Katherine Clark from Massachusetts. Good to have you here. Congresswoman, what is the latest you're hearing? Will Republicans move to cut Medicaid?
Absolutely. And it's going to be completely devastating for families across this country and to the cost of providing health care to everyone in this country. There is no way that they can get to the cuts they want without deep, deep cuts to the Medicaid program. And this is a program that is the most efficient use of dollars that we have. It provides insurance for 40% of children in this country. 40% of every birth is paid for by Medicaid dollars. It helps disabled individuals. It provides the funding that is at the base of how we have nursing homes and hospitals, especially in rural and low-income areas. So all of this is a complete disaster. And for what? This is all about providing money for tax cuts for the very wealthiest Americans who aren't going to notice it and certainly don't need it.
Well, let me ask you if you've talked to House Republicans who at least privately tell you they'll draw a line in the sand on Medicaid. Could there be an opening for Democrats to work with some Republicans to stop it from happening?
Listen, we will work with anybody. But what we have seen time and time again is that in private, sometimes even in public letters, they will acknowledge how absolutely devastating these cuts are and how they're not only going to hurt their constituents, but they are going to drive up the cost of health care for everybody. And yet, when it comes to voting, they go by one thing. I have to be loyal to Donald Trump. This is the party line. And
let me
ask you about something in particular,
because you say they have to be loyal to Donald Trump. President Trump has said repeatedly that Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security are safe. In fact, and I'm going to put it up on the screen, the White House actually put out a statement affirming that. Fact check. President Trump will always protect Social Security, Medicare. Do you believe in the end that because of the political reality, the protests that we've seen, President Trump might draw the line?
Absolutely not. This president has lied consistently to the American people about what he is going to do to put them first, whether that's driving down the cost of groceries or housing, and now taking away their health care. You cannot, with a straight face, say that you believe this assertion by the White House. Every single thing they have done, they have told us they're cutting Medicaid, they have voted on it twice in the House, and now they're going to committee to formalize it and put those cuts in place. Let's take Social Security. They are systematically dismantling it. Constituents are calling my office in such fear that they are going to miss this check. And what do we have the Secretary of Commerce saying? Only people who are fraudulent worry about that. Social Security is money that people earned and gave the government for their retirement. They are taking away the people who answer the phones, who deliver the checks. They are undoing the technology that is necessary to get these checks out on time. We are on the verge of a collapse of that system from an administrative point of view. And what is that all about? It's about wrecking the system so that they can rob it. It is all part of the same playbook of corruption and greed.
Members of Congress, I don't need to tell you, are heading back to their districts for a 2-week recess. Town halls recently have been nothing if not lively. How can Democrats use them, the energy of the people who come to build not just opposition at the grassroots level, because we have seen that, right? But is there an organizing structure of any kind on the Democratic side?
Absolutely. In fact, tomorrow I'm holding a town hall with Senator Ed Markey, and we're calling it an activist fair because not only are we going to take questions and answer to our constituents, but we're going to give people options on how they can get involved. And this is what gives me hope in this bleak time, that the people of this country, the people, not Democrats, not Republicans, not independents, not the way we like to slice us up, but our neighbors, our communities are coming together and say, put us first. That was the promise of this administration. That is the betrayal that they are witnessing. So I am really heartened by what we are seeing, the big rallies, but also the quiet work that people are doing to get involved and make sure that their voices are heard. And it's going to be a reminder to this administration that they promised to work for the people of this country. And what they are seeing is them take away Social Security, veterans benefits, their health care, funding for our public schools, child care. None of this is acceptable. Can we make things better for working people? Can we make sure they have the tools they need to have success? You bet we can, but not with this strategy of it's all about giving out contracts to wealthy friends and making sure that the very wealthiest, in fact, the wealthiest man in the world, Elon Musk, is the beneficiary of tax cuts. It's cruel, it's greedy, and it's corrupt.
Congresswoman Katherine Clark, thanks for coming on the program. Appreciate it.